baby, you, if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the lights, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. I'm blazing topics that get you rockin', and with our ghetto catered news, ain't no stopping.
Welcome to the Fire Show, the only place where you can listen to music like that and not feel embarrassed about it. Your host is Yielded, and with her dynamic co-host Lorenzo, together they'll light up the airways and showcase what happens when faith meets fire and purpose meets passion. So buckle up. This is the Fire Show.
All right. Y'all give it up for John there. Yes. It is I thought I was going to give my music. I don't know how to flow without my music. But listen, y'all give it up for John. Again, this is the Fire Show where we are every Tuesday putting a little heat to the word on the street. Listen, amazing people. Oh, there it is. Listen, y'all. Again, I get excited with my music. I don't know how to, I don't know how to move without my music. But again, every Tuesday we're here putting a little heat to the word on the street. And today's show is amazing. We have some amazing guests. You've already seen one. John brought me in. What y'all think about it? Go ahead and put in the comments. Say, good job, John. Give John a shout out. Let him know how good he did. I think he need to come back and do it again because his voice is fantastic. But again, today's show, man, we're going to have a good time. Like and share the video. Let everybody know that it's going up. Say it one more time. Oh, and a third time if your Holy Ghost is filled. Listen, again, we are going to have an amazing show today. We are bringing awareness to autism on today. So I want you to get everybody that you know in the room. Like and share the video. Go ahead and shout me out so I can shout you out. I want to say hey to y'all. I want to let y'all know that some amazing things are going to happen on today. We have some surprise guests. We have some scheduled guests. We got me. We got you. We got your cousin. Me and you, your mama and your cousin. Wait, this is the wrong church. I'm sorry, y'all. I get confused about what I'm supposed to say when I'm supposed to say it. Y'all not praying hard enough, obviously. But listen, y'all, again, like and share the video. Let everybody know that it is going up in a blaze on the Fire Show. I am your host for tonight. Every Tuesday night, and I have an amazing co-host that'll be in a minute. But in the meantime and in between time, I want to make sure that everybody knows that we're here. How can you help me? You can like and share the video. Go ahead and comment. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know if this is your first time watching. I want y'all to be interactive today. Again, we have some amazing guests that are going to be on today. And I promise you, you don't want to miss a single minute of this. So if you got to go to the bathroom, this is a good time. Get up, go now. Get you some water, get your coffee, get your tea, get your chips, get your popcorn, get pen, paper, whatever you need, because it's going to be some amazing information that we're going to share on today. We don't want you to miss any of it because you was going to the bathroom, because you was going to get your snacks. But again, I am your host, Yielded, the Fire Show, every Tuesday night, 6 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Listen, so I be fooling around with Lorenzo. He want to give me East Coast time, and we have this argument every time. When I say 5 o'clock, he say 5 your time or my time. I'm never on your time, so why are you asking me? It's always going to be 5 o'clock my time. Who speaks in another time? I mean, who speaks in another language that you don't know? I mean, just so Lorenzo, if I say 6 o'clock, that's Central Standard, okay? And for you, that'll be 7. I'm just letting them know because I don't know why we have to go through this every day. But again, y'all, we're here every Tuesday, 6 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We put a little heat to the word on the street. Today's topic is amazing. Our guests are amazing. Y'all give it up one more time for my amazing guest co-host today, Mr. John, who introduced me, did a fantastic job. John say, listen, you ain't gonna listen to this music and be embarrassed. That's what he said. You're gonna enjoy it. So again, like and share the video. Let us know that you are here and you are watching. Shout out to the big homie in the comments over there. Shout out to Kansas, Sean Lee in Kansas City, Missouri. Listen, you got me laughing. Cut it out, Greg. Oh my God. See, that's God's doing. That's not my doing. This whole month is autism awareness. So listen, y'all, again, we're going to have an amazing time. And so we're getting ready to go into our national holidays. And I got one national holiday that y'all need to put on your calendars because it's a real national holiday. So, yeah, we're going to talk about it. But right now, I guess I'm going to bring my co-host in. We're going to go all the way out on the East Coast and reach and grab my guy, your guy, everybody's guy. We're going to get him in the room again. We're going to get him in the room. Come on in here, Lorenzo. What's up?
What's happening? How's everybody doing out there in podcast land and radio land and TV land and Facebook land and Twitter book land and all the book lands that we be landing in the books? Praise Jesus. Hallelujah.
Lord Jesus.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
I think that was all right until you came in with all the lands.
Hey, we was hit. Yeah, listen. I ain't landing on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
Mighty God. Listen, y'all, we're going to jump right on into these national holidays because, again, we got some amazing guests that are coming in. Some you know about, some you don't know about. And I'm super excited to have all of them on today. Again, Sean Lee, stop with the S's on the internets. She said on the internets. Shout out to, is that Angeletta? All the way from Shreveport, Louisiana. Yeah, come on in. We ready. All right, so national holidays today. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of them. And again, one of these you're never gonna find on your calendar unless you write it in today. So get your Visa pen, your marker lot, whatever you need to do, because you need to put this national holiday on your calendar. So I'm gonna start with some of these national holidays that of course I know Lorenzo is gonna like. Lorenzo.
Yes.
Today is National Peach Cobbler Day.
Okay, all right. Let's start right there.
I'm starting with the big activities.
Let's start and stop right there. You ain't gotta go no further. That's it.
That's the only one you want to celebrate?
That's the only holiday we need to talk about right now.
It's Thomas Jefferson Day.
Peach cobbler.
It's Consumer Awareness Day.
Peach cobbler.
It's Day of Remembrance Day.
I'm remembering that peach cobbler.
Whoo, mighty God. What if I tell you it is also National Dolphin Day?
Peach cobbler with some tuna.
You don't like dolphins?
Dolphins. I mean, they say dolphins are closer to humans, like chimpanzees.
So what we're not gonna do is make that sound, considering that Mother Mitty calls you a silverback. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Shout out to Syed over in the Philippines.
Syed, my guy, what's going on, man?
It's National Pecan Day.
Pecan?
Lorenzo, listen, we got enough silliness getting ready to come on this screen, so we don't need any of that. We just need you to stay where you at. Oh my goodness.
What? You got stumped. What happened?
I know. Come on. Because I got people that's supposed to be on the screen that's texting me.
But tell them I said get on the screen.
I know they texting and saying all kinds of stuff. I'm like, mighty God, the peoples is just doing way yonder too much. But again, Lorenzo,
yes,
pecans, peach cobbler, which stop it.
But I'm saying that's what the chickens be saying. Pecan.
Are you a peach cobbler fan?
Oh, all day, every day.
Okay. I'm trying to get you to talk so I can do this.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay.
Jeez, Louise.
People, peach cobbler is the best cobbler in the cobbler of the Happy Peach Cobbler Day. Thank you. There you go. Because we already know you put some good peach cobbler with some good vanilla bean ice cream. Man, I'm telling you, it's some lip smacking good for real. You know what I'm saying? Nisha Nicole knows. You know what I'm saying? So but the pecans, they be getting the pecan pie and all that stuff like that. No, the birds be saying pecan.
Hey, maybe I shouldn't have let you talk, because what in the world are you?
That's what the chickens be walking around talking.
What in the world are you talking about, sir?
That's what the chickens eat those nuts. Pause. What I'm saying.
Nisha, Y'all don't pray enough for Lorenzo, clearly, because I just cannot believe any part of him has had prayer. And this is still what we're getting. I don't know. But listen, let me get back to these national holidays, because again, I have another holiday, man, that again I want you to write on your calendar. Today is National Perfume Day. It is also Reach as High as You Can Day. And I think right there is an amazing segue for me to give you this new holiday that you need to write on your calendar. Okay.
What's the new holiday?
April the 14th.
Is what?
It's 31 years of comedy for the big homies. So it's Griff Comedy Day. So I need you to write that on your calendar and bring him on in the room. Welcome to the Fire Show yet again. The big homie, the big bald bearded brother that I love so much. Griff is in the
my
building.
Twin.
What up, though?
Where you been? He's trying to make noises.
Sometimes you gotta give yourself love like this. Thank you. I couldn't have done it without y'all. Thank you so much.
You gotta come in and clap for yourself.
I'm here all week.
Fantastic. Amazing. Y'all, he is definitely no stranger to the airways. He's definitely no stranger to anybody that knows me, because this is my big black bald bearded brother that I love so much. And I'm gonna do an impersonation before he gets off, not so early in the show, because he gonna wear me out if I start now. Griff, what's happening?
Yes. What's cracking, Yielded? What up, Lorenzo? How y'all been?
Man,
we've been good, man. We've been good. I've been blessed and highly favored.
No, I'm gonna answer it like you. Always awesome.
I'm always awesome, man. Look, Lorenzo, she laughing. When people say, Griff, how you doing? I say, I'm always awesome. And they go, really? Yeah. And when I'm not, I stay at home and nobody know. And then when they see me again, they be like, you still awesome. I know. I don't be coming out when I'm in a bad mood and bad spirit. Like, you supposed to leave that at the house.
That's it. Or you'll be standing, acting like you got an attitude with people.
Happy
but you don't
Peach
do that.
Cobbler Day, Lorenzo.
Thank you.
Please say Happy Peach Cobbler Day.
Yeah. I'm actually, after the show, I'm gonna have to go get me some.
You know what's funny? I'm not a fan. Never have been.
Really?
I don't like hot fruit. I'm a texture phobe, and I don't do hot fruit. I'm not a fan.
Wow.
Well, no, I don't do hot fruit either. But I'm saying I like peach cobbler.
It's hot fruit.
He like everything. He eats everything. Griff, I gotta say from my camera, I don't know if it's your camera, but you're looking rather slim there.
Let me tell you something. I haven't had sugar since January 4th. I haven't had any sugar. I changed my diet. I'm working out 3-4 times a week, and I do look slim. It's not a camera or a filter. I'm slimmer. Stupid. Goofy. She gonna say, I don't know if it's my camera.
Listen. Listen. You're making me turn the fan on early. Cut it out. You look amazing, by the way, sir. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for being here, even an hour early. We're grateful that you're here. I wasn't supposed to tell nobody you was here an hour ago.
Okay, so Lorenzo, when you're in Texas, right, you then have to tell people Eastern Standard Time or Central Standard Time. You just can't throw around numbers and assume that people are on the same page or in the same time zone. So she said be on at 6.
And then I put CST.
Yeah, I don't know. I just ain't want to be late. I ain't want to hear your mouth. Then you got me on Autistic Awareness Day, and I don't want people to know I'm on the spectrum. I think here, listen to this is what people don't know. Everybody on the spectrum some kind of way. You just got to figure out, you think somebody want to turn a doorknob 9 times before they get in the car? Spectrum. You think people that over OCD and clean? Spectrum. Everybody's on the spectrum. And the spectrum is vast. The spectrum can have you licking windows or graduating from college when you're 7. So everybody on the spectrum. People that clean their house when their house already clean, spectrum. My wife, who's watching right now, swear Swear to how? Yeah, I'm not judging nobody. I was told to respect people's OCD. Like, it ain't for you to say, man, why you keep washing your hands 11 times? That don't have nothing to do with me. Wash your hands. If you think your hands is that dirty, moisturize them. But the spectrum is vast. So, yeah, I know I'm on the spectrum. I'm always counting stuff. And
yeah, and you're amazing with numbers. So today is April the 14th. What does that mean for you, Griff?
It's 31 years of living my dream. I wanted to be a comedian since I was 3, but it was 31 years ago when Mimi, Michelle Morlock walked me into the comedy club in Washington, D.C. Actually, it was in Laurel, Maryland, the Laurel Comedy Connection. And it was a dude named Kevin Lee who was performing. Actually, I saw Kevin Lee on the 13th. So I saw Kevin Lee on the 13th. The place hold like 300. There's 9 people there. Kevin Lee was like this black carrot top dude. So he had a chest. And he would pull the stuff up. But on this day, in front of these 9 people, United lost his chest. So the whole time, he had low self-esteem, saying, oh, man, if I had my chest. So at one point, I just yell out, we know if you had your chest. And then he was trying to joan me and clown me. And the little 9 people that was there was laughing at me. And I started the next day. So 31 years to me is just, it's consistency, it's intentionality, and it's a blessing to be able to live your dream. Like, I'm living my dream. Like, I would never get a job where you got to take a lunch. What if I'm hungry at 9 a.m.? I can't eat till noon? That's stupid for me.
Mm-hmm. So Griff, you know 31. I was surprised you stopped at 31. I'm used to you giving me continuous numbers.
No, you used to me saying I've been doing comedy today for 30 years, 10 months, but tomorrow I'll say 31 years in a day. But today is the day, 31 years. So
and you usually get down to the hours, and I was just trying to help you, share your autism.
Don't be asking me time, because I tell them, when did you actually start? If I tell them exactly what time I started, then they go, yeah, you on the spectrum.
So you say your wife is watching. How long have you been married, Griff? Where's your wife?
We just celebrated. Oh, we've been married, I don't know.
That is not true. You're lying on the air.
I don't remember.
He's not going to tell me. How long?
64 months.
Who says that? That's worse than these people with. Oh, how old is your baby? 38 months. No, he's
64
not.
64 months, 2 weeks and a day.
I don't like it. I don't like it. So listen, y'all. We have. Hey, Lanika. Lanika is in the comments over here, and you're gonna be sleeping on the couch because you don't know how long you've been married.
Never. She loved me. Stop it.
Exactly.
I got a big couch just in case. So whatever.
You know what?
Been to my house.
Yes, I've been to your house. You got several couches actually.
Listen, don't tip me with a good time.
Have a seat.
Listen, you can take your pick. Which room you want to sleep in? Which team you want to support?
We just had a prayer room put in our room in the basement. Like,
that's where you need.
They've been working on it for the last 3 weeks. It's finished now, and I'm just excited. When you say dream house, you got to make it like I ain't even done. Like, I got 3 man caves down here, in a Raider room, a Michigan theater room, a Louisville family room, and then I still want to build like a 30 by 20 thing.
Stadium in the back, right? You want to build.
Let me tell you something. We don't have no funk with the Cowboys. We don't even know who play in your conference. I got my own problems, homie. AFC West problems. Patrick Mahomes, the Chargers. Like, I don't care what the NFC. Good luck. I don't call them cowgirls. Good luck, dog. I don't care about no other team except the Raiders. And if you're not tattooed or with none of your football team on you, I'm not the one you want to talk to about football. How about that?
Is that the tattoo you got when I kept mashing it?
Yes.
No, that's not the one.
On the boat?
That's my Michigan one.
Yeah, I kept mashing it while it was
I got a
still
John
getting
Madden on my cat. We Raider Nation. Here
So
go Jim Plunkett right here.
I
There you
cannot.
go, Jimmy.
Well, listen, y'all. Again, I told you today's show is about autism awareness. You are looking at a textbook case of autism. Griff, I love you.
Can we tell them why I'm here though? Do you see
Yes,
my
we're going to
frame?
tell them why you're here. Griff is
Okay.
here first off to celebrate 31 years of comedy. When we talked about it 2 months ago, I was like, you got to come in on the 14th. And the 14th got here before we realized it. But just on last week, I had the privilege and, man, listen, I'm trying not to cry now. And the opportunity to listen to one of Griff's many, many talents. So I'm going to give you my disclaimer first, right? Initially, when I saw this project come out, I was like, who and why did anybody allow Griff with this amazing voice to take on such a feat like this? First of all, I say, okay, Lanika, I know you're going to say, oh, come on, babe, you got it. You can do it, whatever it is. And then I was like, Roz, why did you allow this to happen? Somebody has to have some restraint and control over this guy because there's absolutely no way that this is going to be successful. Needless to say, I'm driving in Houston traffic on 59 headed south at 7:30 in the morning, and I'm in a traffic jam right outside the George R. Brown. And this project I'm listening to, I'm in tears. I'm like, oh my God. So listen, y'all. We're gonna start off first of all with a little excerpt from what we're talking about, and then we're gonna let Griff tell us about it. Is that okay, Griff?
Okay, yeah. What you gonna play? The forward?
Yeah, go ahead and tell him what we're gonna play, Griff.
Play the forward with my mom.
Really? This is what we doing?
Yeah, we playing the forward with his mom. That's how he introduced stuff. It's Griff.
Okay.
To the people listening to this book, you must know my son Griff. Dwayne makes me proud, strong, the champion I am. From day one, I fought, ran, hid, maneuvered, moved, strategized, slipped, skipped, prayed, squeezed, hollered, cussed, blacked out, reinvented, got up early, risked, isolated, cried, educated, even tried to join the carnival, organized, regrouped, tried, and tried, till I had exhausted every 15-year-old girl mad. I had to be the best mom I could be to a child born out of wedlock. This child would change my whole life. Don't get me wrong, his father did marry me, but that's another story. And changed my life, he did. Not to slight my other 4 children, but I really put everything I was working with in Dwayne. Please note, I'm all of 16, going on grown. His father tried to influence his name at the birthing bed. The doctor forewarned me not to name him Junior. Turned out Dwayne was having a brother before he was born. That's why Dwayne, my sisters say I sounded it out, was so precious to me. It was unacceptable a daughter of my mother would get pregnant and survive the shame and ridicule inflicted in the name of love. Well, never mind about that. That's my book. Dwayne is being the hero I knew he'd be because his life set me free. In my 16-year-old rebellious adolescence, I was going to conquer and wipe out the confusion of my life. And as you read on, you'll see that it becomes Dwayne's mission to win. Dwayne is a whole lot of things, but he possesses his mother's vivid imagination, fairy tale faith, and it has made us live happily ever after. Never would I have thought my life would have shaped his life into the man, the father, the husband, the brother, the uncle we have come to know as Griff. Head to the sky. Get your star. There's one with your name on it. Much love and honor, Lenore Elizabeth Jenkins, Mama.
Fantastic. Listen, I was in
you in, right? She suck you in, right?
Like right there. Right there. I was like, it didn't even start yet, and I'm already in tears. I was like, okay, Dwayne, fantastic. So, Griff, you have to tell the people in your own words
Right.
what this is, why this is, and all of the good things that goes along with it. Let's go.
Of course. In 2012, Zoe, I wrote a book for moms raising sons from the perspective of a son raised by his 15-year-old mother called Cats and Puppies. The book did well. It made me a expert on the subject, sons and moms. But I was not taught to have a coulda, woulda story. I'm not a person who says, in 1990, I was the fastest dude in the state. Like my mother told us to never have coulda, woulda stories. So in October, I've been working on the movie and adaptation of the book, the movie, the sitcom, the animated series, all that. But I was like, I just need somebody to pitch it to. But then I remembered, oh man, the book, if I can do an audio book and somebody could listen to it and go, hey, call this dude right now, and then I want a movie for him, and then I can say I already got the movie, I already got the sitcom, I already got the Broadway play. And it really is just a testament of my mom's resilience. I think I'm certain that Yielded was choked up because when women who have boys hear this book and then they hear, so women are hearing it with two ears, right? They're hearing it with, man, I'm a mom. I wonder how my son thinks of me. I wonder if my son watches my mistakes. And then they hear, oh, but he's grown and successful. So no matter what happened when I was 15, 16, trying to be grown, it can still work out, for his good. So I just love the book because I wanted to give my mom her flowers now, but I also wanted to let her know how much I love her and how she shaped my whole life. But I was just telling her, I was with her over the week. Her birthday was on Thursday, so me and my siblings were with her in California. And I was like, Mom, your life is about to change so fast because you're 72. You're about to be the voice of a generation that they tried to forget. Like when you were young, y'all hated white people and had to fight them, and they was trying to segregate y'all. And now it's almost back to where you was young again. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to be like, hey, Griff, thank you so much. Y'all give it up for Griff, comedian, radio, get up morning. But Miss Lenore, please, it ain't gonna be about me no more. When she get on The View, when we both go on The View, they're gonna thank me and keep my mom in the seat because they're grown women. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't now. Okay, now I'm the little boy again. All right, little boy, go. Now grown folk is talking. And I love that for her because the Bible says in your latter years. Now, in my latter years, I'm 55 this year. I'm having more fun in my 50s than I have in my entire career, all 31 of them. And here's my mom, 72. About to get everything she ever dreamed of because they're just going to be like, well, what do you want, Miss Lenore? Where do you want to live? How can we would like to give you. And she told me when I was with her, she was like, but it's so overwhelming. Like I said, no, that's what Roz is for. I don't get overwhelmed. I get told about things 48 hours before things happen. She don't tell me about 2 months. And it's a whole system, but I'm so blessed to be able to do this with my mom because she'll be able to do interviews with me, and it just gives me more time with her, more than my other brothers and sisters who watching right now. I'm gonna be with her the most. Oh, hey, that was my autism checking in real quick for my brothers and sisters.
So Griff, this audio book is out, man. I went back through, read the reviews from other people.
Man, I was reading them today. I read yours, but then I was reading other people's, and I was like, wow, man, I'm getting reviews about a project that I did.
Yes.
And people are saying from their heart, wow, where was this book when my son was young? And men, oh man, that's my mama's story. And I mean, I'm getting chills just saying it, but really, it's funny though, because here I am, a comedian, 31 years. I have 2 Stellar Awards. I can't even sing. The Stellar is the Grammys for gospel singers. I got 2 of them. So really, with this project, we thought intentionally we're gonna win a Grammy. There, you can get if there's a narrating Grammy that people just narrate books and they get. And I just feel like with the music, I mean, we paid producer Teddy P a lot of bread to. It was so easy too because he was like, man, I'm just going to go with because I said, look, I needed to feel like a score. I want to ride the beat. Like like it has to. And she heard it. She, the tones, and that's some of the comments like, oh my God, the music, Griff's voice, his mother's forward. Like that's, man, who would have thought?
I was even impressed when you said chapter 3. I was like,
and then it goes.
Just the chapters in the
But Griff, let me say this though. Let's just be transparent, right? We know your voice, right?
It's horrible.
You got that deep.
I hate it. I don't like it.
Especially when you whispering a joke. So
you can't whisper.
Right. I can't whisper at all.
So when you listen to the book, it's like, whoa. Yeah, Teddy P did something real good to make you flow with.
Man, listen, I was so proud. I was texting like after every sentence he finished.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wow, this. And I knew he was on the air, so he's looking at his phone. That's the only time you can catch him right away on the phone when he's on the air. But I was texting. I was like, oh, I'm crying. I'm about to run off the road. This is dope. I love you. But Griff, I'm telling you, I was like, this voice is going to be horrible. I'm going to have to lie on my review because this is my brother. And I'm going to have to tell him it was good, but I hated it. But I was impressed completely from beginning to end. Your voice. And I was like, how this book is supposed to be serious after I heard the foreword. I was like, Griff's going to ruin it. It's not a serious bone in his body.
I don't have one. But I have very serious times in my life that we had to learn laughter through tragedy. You know what I'm saying? So it's very easy for me to talk about my mom joining a circus. What up, Roz? It's very easy for me to say my mom joined the circus and make people cringe and go, oh my God, his mom joined the circus. But here's something that nobody knows through this book. So after we wrote the book, and my mom came, and not after we wrote the book, after we did the audio book in October, my mom came. I said, Mom, I'm thinking of a follow-up book because I already see it. The spirit is telling me the audio book is going to do amazing, and they're going to want more from us, right? So the next one I want to do is called Conversations with My Mama. And so we did about 90 minutes, 100 minutes of just me and her talking. And in that talking, I asked her what I thought was a silly question. I said, Mom, I have had this reoccurring dream, a nightmare actually, for 45, 46 years, maybe even 47. And Mom, love you so much. But I love you so much. I loved it. Can you pull her in? Mom, can I send you a link and you can click on it and say your own words on the book?
Yes, definitely.
I'm gonna send it to you right now, Ma.
Griff, also,
give me 1 second because go ahead, talk.
Yes, I have a young man that because I know your organization that you have is with young boys, young
Success Foundation.
Yes, I couldn't come up with the name of it real quick. I was coming, but I have a young man that's sitting backstage. Again, it is Autism Awareness Month, and I would love to bring him in to have him just be here at this moment, and you can say some words to him because I know that's what you do. But I want to bring him in, and then I also have another gentleman that is a father of someone that has autism. So we're gonna bring him in a little later. You may actually know him as well. But
good.
Yeah, he's out in them comedy streets too. He's slanging jokes. So, but we're gonna bring this young man in first, and then we're gonna wait on your mother to come in as well. So we're gonna go ahead, Lorenzo, and bring in Shauna and John. So John is here. John actually introduced me. I don't know if you saw the beginning of the show, but he actually introduced me.
I heard.
He has an amazing voice. He aspires to do radio and media and all such as that. And so look at here, John, you have Griff here. Shauna, I don't know if John is aware of who Griff is or if you're aware who Griff is, but he is the co-host on Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell. So Mr. Griffin, this is him. That gentleman, that voice that you hear, that is him. So Griff, there's John. John, that's Griff. Uh-huh.
Jonathan, how are you, my friend?
I'm all right.
I know that's right. They said you wanted to do radio and podcasts and videos and stuff. Do it. And don't let anybody stop you from doing it either. It's very easy. As long as you think it's easy, it will be. If you say, oh, it's so hard and challenging, it will be that. So I just say everything is easy and it's going to be fun. And if I can't have fun, Jonathan, I would not like to go or leave my house. So kind of had that spirit, Shauna.
That's right up his alley. He's not leaving the house unless he's going to have fun.
Yeah, I think it's very important. You know, I had such a what is a nice synonym? Read the sources, Jonathan. You can find a lot of words for other words. I had a very tragic upbringing, and I didn't have as much fun as I should have had as a child. So I just made sure I had it while I was grown, and it works out for me, you know? And when I say fun, I just don't mean getting on, and I would like to find a park with a swing I could swing on. But the fun I'm talking about is having a fun day and making sure that I'm smiling and other people are smiling around me. And that's kind of my goal when I leave the house, to make sure I bring some joy to somebody else.
And John, look, I know sometimes we have to see things to believe them. And I've had the privilege and honor of seeing him at work. And I know you have not, but I think Lorenzo has some footage of Griff at work at the radio station that we want you to see. So he has a good time. And you don't have it?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Way to drop the ball, Lorenzo. Perfect.
And you never told me, and I segued you right in. But in the meantime and in between time,
I'm for it to fade out and go to the.
I know, but Griff, would you do the privilege and honor of introducing your mother?
She here?
No, we just gonna introduce her for nothing.
Well, that's what Lorenzo just did. You might as well keep it moving. Don't act like I wasn't sitting here 30 seconds ago. Ladies and gentlemen, a mother of 5, an Aries. She just had her birthday on Thursday. She did the foreword to the book Cats and Puppies. This is not a book about animals. I don't love any female on the planet more than I love this lady. Can I please give you Ms. MS, Ms. Lenore? Mama!
Hey, what's happening? What's happening? He messed it up. I'm MZ. Been there, done that.
Oh, yeah. That.
You still getting checked at 100 years old. That's right, Miss Lenore. Check him. Welcome to the Fire Show. Listen, I heard you forward and you almost caused an accident. I started crying immediately. Man, so come on in and talk about this cat and puppies. This is fantastic. I'm about to cry again.
When I first read the book, I was a little put off because I felt like he put all my business in the street. And then I had to read it, and I shared it with other people that said, no, this is your son loving on you out loud. And so I read it again with that perspective. And then I was like, oh, okay. And when he invited me to do the foreword and then to verbally do the foreword with him, I was like, okay, all right, I'm in. But I have listened to it and I'm awed myself. It makes me sit down and I'm like, that's me. And then I sit down again. Whoa, that's the way. And so I am just awed by the whole experience. And as he said, my life is starting to change and I got to take it serious, you know?
And so, but I'm very excited. But this is his accomplishment, not mine. I made it to 72. I'm good with me.
That's fantastic. So, Miss Lenore, I have to tell you this, and I'm gonna pretend like Griffith's not here. In one of our first meetings, he told me, I know I'm on the spectrum. I know I have autism. My mama wouldn't let me be autistic.
Yeah,
So,
he ain't had that kind of right. I wasn't having no special ed kids. Are you kidding me? We ain't got time for that. You keep up. Smack him in the back of the head.
So Miss Lenore, I have a gentleman that's also in the back here, who is a father of a young man that has autism, and Jonathan here is also has autism, and so Shauna is raising him, has done a fantastic job. He's 19 years old, aspires to be in radio. But I'm gonna bring in Mr. DP Jefferson as well, because Miss Lenore, considering you said you wasn't letting him have this, I know what that means, and I understand. What would be some words of encouragement as a mother of this son, 5 children? And I know Griff as an adult, so he said he's, just getting it out now. I know he was wild and rowdy then too. What would you say to these? Go ahead and bring DP in, Lorenzo. What would you say to these parents and even any other parents that have children that are on the spectrum, or anything of that nature, just not even thriving to their full potential? What would you say to those parents?
I would like them first to not accept labels. Make your own labels. Define and frame your own worth. And at that, really look into your child to find out what their gift is. Like Dwayne was talking, and I never tried to teach him how to talk, okay? So I was like, okay, that's got to be a gift. And you're going to have to do something with this gift. So what can you do? So he would read everything. And so you just really find that gift that they have, that thing that just stands out that they would do if they never would do nothing. And you just add to it and make them have opportunities so that they can use it and explore it. And other people will give them the go ahead, and they won't have to live under any of these labels.
That's good, Mom. Hold on, let me give my mama some applause.
This guy here, I cannot. Welcome, DP, to the show. I know you've been looking and listening in the back, and I know Griff is no stranger to you. You know who he is. But definitely, Lorenzo, do we have the link for the book? We want to put that out there because we want to make sure that everybody's able to go and download, purchase, get this. Man, listen. So, Griff, I'm still upset with you because we talked about Dallas like several times. Why didn't we record this and give it to me before I got CPS cases? Before, that's
what I was telling you. It's so weird. My mom wouldn't let me have coulda, woulda stories, so I wrote the book. We wrote curriculum around it. We did it, and I just kept it moving. After I wrote the book, I went through a divorce, so now I ain't even got. It's all God's timing. You know what I'm saying? I thought, when the book came out, it was great timing for the people that read the book and the moms and, the sons that received that. But how awesome is it that something you do a long time ago gets to come back and be refreshed and new?
Fantastic.
You know what I mean? And let me just say this. This doesn't have anything to do with the book, but my manager, Roz Thompson, about 3 months ago, she was picked from CoverGirl Maybelline to be a model, and then was on billboards in Times Square. That is so awesome that you were picked and show. Who don't want to be a supermodel when they 24? She in her 50s, CoverGirl give her a contract, pay her, but here go to shout. They just, and she'll say it later, they just gave her another contract to do it. Things come back when you sow. When you give, when you trust God, when you tithe, when you're nice, things come back later. So praise God for that.
Awesome.
Hallelujah.
We're going to get that link up there. DP, we don't want you to just sit there and look handsome because you don't want to put on your Sunday go to
He look nice. He look nice.
Are you familiar with DP Jefferson?
I know who he is.
Oh, okay. I was
well,
just checking. I was just checking. So we got the link over there. Y'all can grab that. Cats and Dogs. It's not a book about
Cats and
animals.
puppies.
Puppies. I'm sorry, Lorenzo. Where did you get that from? You're making me read the wrong stuff. Anyways, yeah, that's not what we're doing. So DP, I know that you know Griff. You've seen Griff out in these streets. Now, Griff doesn't allow, Miss Lenore doesn't allow Griff to, wear labels. Were you aware that Griff was a different kind of person?
I mean, comedians have that gift. So yeah, I could tell he was a unique individual. Yeah, but nothing negative about it. But that's a strange question. I'm sorry, it threw me off.
It's a weird question, but like I was, Shauna,
it's always like Griff.
Before you came on, the spectrum is vast. The spectrum is, that's just science saying, oh, well, if he doesn't talk, he's on the spectrum. Oh, but he doesn't talk, but he just read 40 books in 2 hours. Like, they don't have a name for stuff like that. So you can be on the spectrum and graduate from college as a doctor when you're 11. So when you just have to know, and I understood what my mom said about labels. They want to tell you ADHD. They want to tell you you OCD. They want to tell you that you can't sleep. So now you're an insomniac. Or I remember when I was saying I'm an insomniac until Erica Campbell told me, don't tell yourself something that God didn't tell you were. So instead of saying I'm an insomniac, I start saying I have sleep challenges. And then once I learned that God will let you slumber and sleep, then those went away. You know what I'm saying? So, and yes, it's some extreme autism that ain't going away just from what you say. But I'm with my mom wholeheartedly. When you have to find out what a kid loves, and let them do it. Let them do it.
Exactly. Fantastic. So I'm getting some static and some feed here. I'm not sure where it is, but we
got 9 people on one thing.
Yeah, it works. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break and we're gonna come right back. And it's 9 because you wanted your mama on here.
I definitely wanted my mama. This is our first interview.
Miss Lenore, don't pay me no attention. We fight like this. Listen, Griff tried. I'm gonna tell this story real quick, Lorenzo, before we go to commercial break. We had our first fight in Africa, and Griff wanted to throw me off the cliff, Miss Lenore. And so instead of throwing me off, he went and stood up there like Mufasa at the Lion King. And he stood there and prayed and meditated before the show started. But look, Griff, okay, Lorenzo, go to commercial break because he's going to get unruly right now. Go to commercial break. We'll be right back, y'all. Don't y'all go nowhere.
If we even think you owe us money, you won't know what hit you. We'll put liens on everything you own. Raid your bank accounts, retirement fund, pension. You'll open up your paycheck and cry because we'll already have the money. We'll haul you into federal court and you might even go to jail. Hey, it's our job.
Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate your tax bill and reduce your stress. Our experts will fight for you using IRS guidelines to stop any IRS actions like bank levies or wage garnishments. Plus, eliminate penalties and interest and reduce your past tax bill so you pay the IRS less. Help is here to deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a tax doctor now for a tax emergency analysis.
I'd have my mom call the number on the screen. You come see me alone. We'll work it out. Really, we will.
Have your car insurance rates skyrocketed? We can help and do free research and find the best rates and discounts to lower your car insurance. There are tons of ways to lower your car insurance, and we know how to find them. And right now is the best time to find every savings possible to help you lower your payment. It's so easy to switch your insurance to a newer plan with a lower rate with one fast phone call. We shop the top-rated companies for you and get the best rates and discounts, saving you money. Plus, did you know you can bundle your homeowner's insurance with your car and save even more? And that's just one of the many discounts available. Call right now. The call is free, our help is free, the savings and discounts are real and yours. Compare dozens of top car insurance deals and more. with one free no-pressure call.
Call 877-445-4551. That's 877-445-4551. Again,
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rates you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now.
call 802-341-4523. That's 802-341-4523. Don't wait. Call this number right now.
Hey, welcome back. Again, this is The Fire Show, where we are every Tuesday night, 6 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, putting a little heat to the word on the street. Rumor has it that autism is plaguing our communities, and we are not aware. So today we're bringing awareness to autism. Autism affects 1 in 36 children, and it affects boys 4 times more than girls. So listen, we have some amazing guests here tonight that are sharing their stories, sharing things that they've experienced. We also have the amazing Griff in the building, y'all. He's sharing his life story, his memoirs with his mama. So listen, lock in, tune in, like and share, and let everybody know that it is going hot here on The Fire Show. And I'm going to go ahead and bring everybody back in at the same time. We don't want you to miss any more of this stuff. So get in here. Lorenzo all the way from the East Coast. Griff all the way out there in the ATL. We got DP in the building. Shauna and John is in the building. Miss Lenore is in the building. And the bald-bearded guy from Long Island, New York, Lorenzo, is in the building. And of course, it's me, your girl Yielded. Listen, we're having an amazing time again here on The Fire Show. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back.
Glad to be back. Thank you for having me.
Welcome. Did you say thank me?
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Lorenzo, mute yourself. Don't worry about it. DP, I know you probably got some questions, some comments, some things you want to say. You're sitting there looking like new money because it's your birthday. It's your birthday. Yeah, you thought I forgot it was your birthday. Look, DP dressed for his steak dinner. As soon as he get out of here, he going to eat.
I feel underdressed. I feel so underdressed. Dude came on, man.
I cut the grass like this though, so this is me 24/7, 365.
That's good.
I'm washing the car.
Looking good.
Yes, sir.
You know what?
You better get up and put your good clothes on like David did. I love it. So John say, I'm sick of y'all. I don't want to be here no more. I'm tired. John, we want to let you get your conversation, your questions. You got any questions for any of these gentlemen or ladies on here? And we're gonna let you go so we don't bore you to smithereens.
Yeah, I have a question for DP.
Okay.
What is because you said you have a kid who has autism. What are they like?
My son,
Great question.
He's not high functioning. He is nonverbal. So he is there. He communicates just by making sounds. He and I have a special connection, so I can understand what he needs. But yeah, there are a lot of challenges around raising my son. He's 28 years old, so he's an adult. With him being nonverbal, and he also has a epilepsy, so he has a seizure disorder, and so that's challenging as well because we can't tell. Like when I have 2 other sons, and of course, if they're not feeling well or something's off in their body, they can let us know. But with CJ, it's that challenge of trying to understand what he needs without him being able to tell us verbally.
Right.
He also had surgery for scoliosis. That was one of the most difficult things to deal with because you're in a lot of pain after surgery, and that's a very serious surgery. So it just the challenge is just trying to understand what he needs and what he wants without him using words. But I'm thankful that he and I have such a strong bond that oftentimes I can figure out what he needs. Whether I want to give it to him at the time is another story, but I can often understand what he needs as soon as he looks at me.
All right.
Good question, John.
Yeah. All right.
You got another question? You got something else you want to get out?
No.
We ain't gonna torture you to stay here. You're welcome to stay as long as you like, but you're free to go if you want to go. If you want to ask questions, you think of something else, just pop back in here. Do whatever you feel like you're comfortable with. And if
I thought that was a great question, John.
Yeah. You got
Can I
some
share with him that there may be an opportunity for him to read books to seniors so he can develop his voice in the direction that he wants it to go.
Nice.
Yes. Miss Lenore, he actually introduced me before the show came on. He has an amazing voice, amazing radio voice. If anybody, that's, on Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell, know anybody that's on there, he's got a good radio voice. If anybody
John
knows.
had the opportunity when he was in high school. He also went to Nassau Community College, and he did an internship at the radio station.
Wow.
He did.
Oh yeah.
Well, Shauna, give me my Instagram is 2 trillion, the number 2 and the word trillion, 2 trillion. DM me and let's see what Radio 1 in Houston can do. What kind of?
He's not in Houston.
He's not in Houston.
Where's he at?
He's in North Carolina.
What part?
Close to Greensboro.
Oh, that's one of our affiliates too. So I'll just call the people in Greensboro and see if they need somebody to come around. And so just hit me on my DM. Yield it, mama. Yield it. Me and my mama gotta go. I got another interview in 4 minutes. Thank you for having us. Please go get the book, Cats and Puppies. This is not a book about animals. It's available everywhere you get audio books. So Audible, Amazon, everything. And then go to our website, 2trillion.com, and you can get all my information. Yielded, I love you the most. Lorenzo, appreciate you. Happy Peach Cobbler Day.
And Miss Lenore has an interview. She just taking you along with her. Bye, Miss Lenore. Bless you. Fantastic. Shout out to the big homie Griff for dropping in on us today. We're always excited when he drops in. And I think it was apropos that he be here, considering DP is also a comedian out in these streets. And when I first met Griff, DP, I knew he was a different kind of somebody. But it ain't got nothing to do with what they wrote in the textbook. He just
different.
And I love Griff. I appreciate him. But DP, tell us a little bit about your son, a little more about your son, because again, people are unaware of signs and symptoms of autism, or even that it exists, or people even look at individuals and just unaware of what's going on with them. And so definitely would like to, have you expound a little bit about your son and the challenges that you face being a parent of a son that is on the spectrum. Shout out to Antoine Hill tonight in Long Island, New York.
Yes, man. When we first started noticing some differences about my son, it was a little scary because this was 25 years ago, a little over 25 years ago, because he's 28 now. So, I was so afraid of the word autistic because I did not understand what that meant. When my wife and I got married, it was, I'm the youngest of 6 children. I never really dealt with children. First of all, so when having to take care of a child and then to have to address some special needs was kind of scary to me. So I took him to the doctor to get his eyes checked and get his ears checked, because he was doing all those things that autistic children do as babies. He was staring at things real closely. He was not responding when we called his name, and so I wanted to be anything but autistic. And when they said that he was definitely on the spectrum, I broke down and cried, and it was just a lot to have to accept. Again, that was 25 years ago. It was scary times, and as Ms. Lenore was saying, I think with me, the challenge was me not allowing myself to just sit down and accept his diagnosis as the end of my life, if that makes sense. Because there are challenges that surround us. My wife and I, we're both in ministry. Of course, I'm a comedian. We have a catering and dessert business. I'm also a real estate agent. So it was challenging to do all these things and have my son at home. And it also made me expect the most out of my other 2 sons. I have an older son who's 34. My youngest is 26. So they couldn't have some of the excuses that some of their friends have, or some of the luxuries their friends have. not doing something just because they didn't want to, or because it didn't. It was difficult. They had to face certain challenges because, in light of what their brother was dealing with, they had to step up and be all that they could be.
Fantastic. That is amazing, Dad. You know, you put different expectations on your sons based on your other son having, you know, the diagnosis of autism. Shauna, what was it like for you, and how did you come to know that John had autism?
Yeah, so John was reading when he was 3 years old. He was already reading at like a second, third grade level. So it was very unique. He did have like a lot of behavioral problems in the beginning. So when when he went to school, when he first started out, like at 3, I sent him to a private school, and he actually got kicked out because of his behavioral problems. And they were saying like, you know, he should be with the kindergartners because he could already read and work a computer, but unfortunately he wasn't potty trained. So that was another thing, like being potty trained, like the things that come so easy for, you know, other children, doesn't come so easy for them. So he was late with being potty trained and stuff. So by the time he got to kindergarten, when he was in school, he was acting out a lot, and that's most likely because he was very intelligent, and well, he still is. He's intelligent, and they couldn't handle it, right? So he gets bored very fast. So we ended up, the psychologist was like, well, I think you need to get him tested, and I said that's fine. I didn't have no problem with it because I used to work with children on the spectrum and stuff. So I got him tested. His IQ at the time was 110 when he was 5. And the psychologist was like, it could have been way higher. He just couldn't focus. And it was a lot. When they was just very amazed. It was a lot. Of course, I cried. Plenty of IEP meetings, crying in meetings, advocating for him, making sure that he got what he needed at all times, wanting a one-to-one. Well, he needed a one-to-one to be with him in class all the time. You know, I never forget when he was in kindergarten, the teacher said, I never met a kid that already know all the phases of the moon. Like he was getting up there teaching the class.
Wow. Now, what age again did you say he was when he
at
the 100 IQ?
He already knew all the phases of the moon. At one point, he used to be very obsessed with NASA. And he
whoa, you going too fast. Stop right here.
Oh, sorry.
What age was he when they gave him the IQ of 100?
5.
The average adult IQ is between 85 and 115, guys.
Yeah.
85 to 115 for the average adult. And he was at 100. Okay, now you can start back, Sean.
Okay, so yeah, at the age of 5, sorry, it's a lot, and I'm trying to get through it. I don't want to hold up too much time. So
no, you're good. But we got to make sure we get them good nuggets in there.
Got it. So yes, 5 years old, 110 IQ. It could have been higher, but he couldn't focus, right, to get through it. And then he became obsessed with NASCAR. When I mean he could commentate a race, like in reading. By the time he was 7 years old, he was reading all the NASCAR drivers' names off of the TVs and commentating the race. So we'd be sitting in the house watching NASCAR every Sunday. And we're talking about an African-American boy that lives in New York that's obsessed with NASCAR.
Wow.
Yep.
And ever since then, that's when I knew like he had like a serious gift with this voice that he has. And yes, Kyle Busch, Antoine just said it in the thing. So he was obsessed with Kyle Busch, the driver, but we never been to a race. And the sounds, he has sensory things. The sounds is something that they can't handle, you know, sensory things like that. The vibrations at the race. I always ask him, did you want to go? He still is very intelligent and very aware. And he said, no, Mom, I don't want to go because I don't know how I would act if my driver loses.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, so he never wanted to go to the race because of that. He just very, very intelligent boy. By the time he got to, I want to say 5th grade, the 1-to-1 came off. He actually requested the 1-to-1 to come off of the IEP. One day he just said, I don't want a 1-to-1.
Shauna, you're very versed in these acronyms and these 1-to-1. The nurse in me knows what it is, but our listeners have no clue. So we gotta bring it all the way down. Bring it all 1-to-1 IEP. 1-to-1.
Yes, on his IEP, it's an individual educational plan that he had. And on the IEP, he got services. So he got occupational therapy, he got physical therapy, and he got a 1-to-1 and counseling. He did group counseling as well as individual counseling. That was his school IEP.
Okay.
So
his name is
he had
John.
1-to-1 from 5th grade, first kindergarten actually, all the way up into 5th grade. When he got to 5th grade, he requested the 1-to-1 be off, which is someone that sit with you all the time to help you during the time to help you stay focused. And I called the school, got an emergency meeting, got the 1-to-1 taken off.
Fantastic.
And we got that taken care of, and that's it. That was that. He had the opportunity, eventually the behavior stopped. Like, I just don't know what happened. It just stopped. Like, he just stopped in school. Like, he wasn't behavioral at home. It was at school. And I don't know if it was just like a focus thing. I don't know if it was something he didn't like school. I don't know exactly what it was, but it stopped. And we didn't have no issues with behaviors. He ended up going to middle school. We ended up going to BOCES. I'm sorry, because I'm like all over the place.
Let me stop you right here, Shauna, because I know you want to get it all out, and you
trying to get everything out.
Through the races. You trying to get it all out. I want it to be more of an engaging conversation. That way, no, and I'm saying that because you're trying to get everything out. But if we engage, I promise it's going to come out. So DP, I want to pull you back into this conversation. Your son, like you said, is not as high functioning as some others, and he's nonverbal. I want to know as a parent, because I know the awareness is not there. People, and Shauna, I want you to answer this question as well. People are not aware of, when you're out, what's going on, how did you as a parent deal with that? Even like if you're at a family gathering and someone was unaware, how did you bring them to the knowledge of what was going on and why? And Shauna, I want you to answer that as well. DP, go ahead first.
Yeah, it required some conversation. The biggest issue, as Shauna was mentioning about with the IEP and different things in school, it was, one thing if I'm out and about or with my family, somebody doesn't understand, but at the school, it was a different battle. There were times when he just was not getting the care that he needed at school, and we really, with him being nonverbal, we really had to be proactive. We had to speak up for him, and there were times when we had to literally take him out of school until things got corrected. So, we have to have those difficult conversations, be it with our family, with the school system. We just have to step up and let them know. And of course, with CJ, when CJ was, since he was very young, he was always with me. And so my family, different people in church and my family, they got to know pretty well who he was, because he was always with me, always in my arms from as far back as they can remember. So he was a constant part of our family. So I think bringing our children around sometimes helps. And then, of course, we have to also be mindful, because there are sensory issues. There are things that set them off that doesn't affect other people or other children. So this is definitely challenging, kind of having your family, because in the African American community, sometimes they just say, there's something wrong with that boy, that child off, and different things like that. And we have to, I get what you're thinking, what you're assuming, but this is a whole different issue. and just be and just have that boldness to stand up for your child, not necessarily being combative, but just I'm not embarrassed of my son. He is my son, and he communicates the way that he does.
Definitely
I'm looking at my
fantastic.
daughter's comment. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, she's shouting her daddy out. Everybody want to make sure we know it's your birthday, DP. It's your
Yes,
birthday.
indeed.
Yes, fantastic. We appreciate you being here for you.
I didn't hear you mention that on the national holidays when you was. I said I can't wait to hear my birthday as one of the national holidays. I said, okay, next year she'll have it. She'll have it.
It's gonna be on there next year.
And then for the National Peach Cobbler Day too, I said that's God saying, because I love peach cobbler. Yes, so
see that. It's all for your birthday. All for your birthday.
Yes,
now, Shauna, I want to make sure that you understand where I was coming from, because I saw you kind of stumbling. You want to try to get it all out. I was like, let me give her a moment. Take a break. Take a breath. We gonna get you. Listen. The program director is the little bald guy right there. So we good. We got time. Okay. I want to commend you. And I saw it come up in the comments. Mm-hmm. Most parents have absolutely no idea. I don't know what they said. The people said that they have no idea what it is that's going on with their child. Shout out to Cousin Al, who is an educator out in these streets. He says it's rare to see well-versed and educated parents. And I think Nisha said that you got all your facts together because you've been an advocate for him. So I commend you for that. Being a nurse, starting out in pediatrics, what's wrong? I don't know. Why is his leg red? What's the tip? They know nothing. So that is very commendable that you're able to give us a timeline from start to finish. That is fantastic. I want to commend you on that. I even see the interaction when we first started doing sound check and all of that. Commendable. I totally admire that and applaud you for that. But I want to ask, even with this situation, him being as high functioning as he is, I know that there was, encounters, situations when he's around other people. How do you make them aware? As DP said, he had his ways. What were your ways?
So one thing I didn't do is not shelter him. Like, we was outside. Like, I was a young mom. I had him at 20 years old. So we was outside. I took him everywhere. We go into stores. I had a talk with him. Like, listen, we going in this store. Anytime we go into the store, listen, we're going into this store. You're not getting nothing. Don't ask for nothing. Don't fall out. Don't do none of that, because I'll leave you right there on the floor. Like, we're not being embarrassed, right? Like, so he'll be like, okay. Like, so one time he did act out on me in the store, and I was like, okay, this is what we doing. And then after that, I didn't have no problems with him. So I really took him out. Like, I wanted him to be out. I let him be himself. And I also make him aware of his surroundings. So certain things he do, and I'm like, because it's a sensory thing. They do their hands, they rock back and forth, they do those type of movements. And I'll just tell him, like, hey, like, just be aware. Like, what would you think if somebody saw that? And he, like, if you was watching someone else, like, what would you think? And then he would just be like, Like, he didn't think of it like, oh my goodness, because they're in their own world that they're not thinking about, like, other people and how other people are watching them or how other people perceive them to be. So it's just basically about self-awareness. And I don't hide him. Like, he's around all my family events. All the family know him. Everybody knows exactly how he is. They give him his space. He do like to be by himself. So, like, he goes, when we have family functions, he goes in the back room. Everybody knows that. He comes in, hi, everybody, hey John, hi, go in the room. That's it. Like, this is, everybody knows.
John, I was gonna go to commercial break, but he's not here to bring us back. So I don't know. We probably just gonna have to stay on here. He just left. He didn't come back to introduce me or Lorenzo. You can't even take a commercial break.
You can't tell John to leave. You can't tell him to leave.
He said, I'm done with y'all.
I can have him come back.
He's like an old person.
Only if he wants to. He did such a fantastic job. I would love for everybody. I know Nisha wasn't probably. I don't know if she was on, and Antoine may not have saw him, but I would love to if he can bring us back from commercial break. But
Shauna, Nisha said, Mommy said, what back room does he go in?
He goes in when we go to my sister's house. He goes into her room or my mom old room because his grandmother, my mom, passed away last year. So he'll go in there, or he'll go in my sister's room. He'll go in between there, take her charger, and she'll call me and be like, Shauna, where John take the charger to? But I keep him around family. I keep him around friends. Like this is just something that we do. Like everybody's aware of what's going on. We go out.
Tell John he's got to come back so he can see how Griff have fun at work. We got the video ready. We're gonna let him see how Griff have fun at work, and then he gonna bring us back from commercial break. So
okay.
Go tell him to come back. But DP, I want to pull back over here to you. How I know you're married, you have other children. John, you was right there, John. You fooled me. I thought you was gone. You was right there. Listen, so DP, how have things been as far as a family? Lorenzo, you ain't asking no questions. You just sitting there grinning.
Because you going in. I mean,
it's radio. If you don't ask nothing, then I gotta go in because we can't have like dead air. So okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
You
left dead air. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, you know what?
What's your question?
I ain't got a question no more.
You ain't got a question no more. So John, look, DP, when we come back from commercial break, I want you to answer the question, the interaction with your family, how the family dynamics, was there anything along that? Just kind of talk about that, because again, people feel like Shauna said, I ain't high, everybody, he's around, he's doing everything. But I want to know what that exposure and experience was within your household. So John, you remember Griff said he wasn't going to go on a job if he didn't get to have fun. Now this is Griff at work at the radio station. Now listen, when you go work at Radio 1, don't act like Griff, okay? Okay, show the video, Lorenzo.
You better be glad I gave Shauna these Birkenstocks. You see me?
You better pick them up and put them down. Pick them up and put them down. That's it. Hey.
Can't stop this. Can't stop this.
Hey. Did you ever put that Lamont Sanders in your player? That's how not to act at the radio station, John. So look, Lorenzo, play one short commercial. And when we come back from commercial, John is going to bring us in. Is that okay, John? You going to bring us back in? Y'all on mute.
Y'all on mute.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. One short commercial. You ain't even got to play the whole thing. We just want him to bring us back in. We'll be right back, y'all.
What's up, family? It's your boy, Cousin Al, reminding you to keep it locked right here on the FIYAH Show. I'm coming with your dedicated news, the top 3 news stories of the week, the news you can use. It may come from CNN or the crackhead down the street, but I guarantee you don't want to miss this. Keep your eyes open and your ears clean. You know what I mean?
Hello, welcome back to the show where we can always count on others to make the comedy for us because our comedy is normally not the best. Welcome back to our host, Yielded.
Wait a minute, John. Did you just say my jokes ain't good?
I didn't say yours.
Oh, okay, just somebody else. Griff's?
I didn't single out anyone in particular.
Okay, all right. I was just checking. Thank you so much, John. Listen, for those of you that are just tuning in, we are talking about autism today, and John has aspirations and desires to be in radio and media. does NASCAR commentary and all such things as that. And we are super excited to have him on today with his lovely mom, who has been a major advocate for him. Again, autism is real. We got DP in the background there who is celebrating his 21st birthday, and he looking like new money. Come on in here. DP, rumor has it that you got some tea cakes that's out in these streets that's fire.
You know, I wear a lot of hats, and
that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Of those hats, yeah. It's a recipe passed down from my mom. I was her favorite child, so I got I got all the recipes when she passed away, and so tea cakes is just one of those things. I needed to be home with CJ, and I started baking tea cakes, and people were like, you should sell these, and so I started selling them, and man, they love them.
Fantastic. Now, John, I'm here. DP is here. You're here. Your mom is here. But the other gentleman is waiting on you to introduce him.
Okay.
All right, let's bring in Lorenzo. Probably unless he doesn't want to because he's scared.
You said what, John?
Unless he doesn't want to because he's scared.
Oh, wow.
Really, John? This is what we do.
John went gangster right there.
John saying unless you scared.
Unless you scared.
Yeah. Come on in now unless you scared. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate that. John, now if you could just announce anything in no script, anything you wanted to tell us about, I would love to hear it. They told me you do not NASCAR commentary. Just give us a good radio something. I don't care what you tell us. Just tell us something in your good radio voice.
I love to hear people talk about how there's like no difference between when someone says something is objectively good or bad and something's not for you. People need to learn how to be more literate because it feels like there's no media literacy is dead because they always change the goalpost for what it means.
Ooh. Well, all right.
Wow.
Jeez.
Y'all heard it right there from John, the guy all the way out in North Carolina, man. I am super excited to have you here today, John. John, listen, the other guy, if don't work out, I'm gonna call you, okay?
What other guy?
Hey, so DP, look. Shout out to Dumbeezy in the comments over there. She says, John, you're doing a good job. She putting a bunch of stuff over there. We got a bunch of comedians in the building, John. I don't know why they here today. What'd you tell them about that? Oh, you didn't say anything in particular. She said she loves her some John. She said, baby, I need John's in the happy hour. So she does radio here in Houston. And so she has a happy hour show. And she needs you to come in and come on the air for us. So I don't know if you want to fly to Houston, but we're going to get you down there to KTSU with Dumbeezy in the happy hour. Antoine Hilton says he voice John. Oh, listen.
Everybody loves the voice.
When I first heard the voice, and Lorenzo was just like, I sent you something, listen to it. I was like, okay, what is it? Just listen to it. And I was like, who is that? They're amazing. He's like, this is going to be your guest co-host next week. I said, well, fantastic then. I'm with it. So DP, before we went to commercial break, the little short fake commercial that I wanted to go to, just because I wanted him to introduce me again. How about that? DP, I was asking a question. What was the dynamics like in the household having your son? And I know you said your son was always with you and all of that. What is something that you would like to share with other families that may be not certain of how to, carry on in the household with a child that is on the spectrum or, I'm trying to make sure I say the right thing. So, because, I'm silly like you, we just say silly stuff. Yes,
ma'am. No problem at all. I totally get it. And I think part of just following, face the challenges that's going to come your way. I want to say real quickly with Jonathan, I love his voice. So I was so intimidated when I heard him talking. I'm like, man, I need to deepen my voice up. And the funny part about it is my youngest son name is John, not Jonathan, but John. And he has a deep voice like that too. And his voice is just commanding. And he's a little bit skinny kid. He's 26 now. He's always been skinny, but his voice has been like that since he's like 14 years old. And so when I hear Jonathan talking, it sounds like my son John. So I say again, I'm intimidated by his voice. but like I said, just face the challenges. We had to. I think, like I said, one of the things I had to face, I could not just sit down and say, okay, my son is autistic, so I can't do anything. I still have a call and a demand on my life for ministry, for comedy, for these business ventures. I think they're just as much a part of my life as me being CJ's father is. And so we had to face those challenges. One thing I found important was communicating with my other sons, especially the youngest son, because even though he's younger than CJ, he was potty trained before CJ. He was talking and CJ wasn't. So it's kind of like CJ kind of pushed him out the way and became the baby, even though he was a younger. So sometimes you have to address those different dynamics and not just let them kind of just be hovering around in the air. And you just say, well, I'm sure he understands. No, sit down and have a conversation with your children and help them understand that your brother, your sibling faces these challenges, but we don't love them anymore. They require a different kind of attention, maybe more attention, but we're still going to make sure that you get everything that you need. So facing those challenges and really having those conversations.
Fantastic. That is fantastic. And I think one of the things that kind of plagues our families and our households is the lack of communication. We kind of just skid around certain things, and we don't want to say certain things. And I think being able to communicate and just like they say, address the elephant in the room. Whatever the situation is, we need to talk about it as opposed to skidding around it. Shauna, you got any words over there? I know you got all your goods. Come on, what you got? What you want to share on that?
I think just the awareness, which is hard because, as a parent, nobody wants to accept or feel like something is wrong with their child, whether it's their firstborn, middle, or baby child. But again, I have another son. He's 9 years old, and we watch Love on the Spectrum, and I cry like the whole time through the whole show. And he is like, "Mom, I want to go on that show." And I say, "Kyrie, like you're not on the spectrum." And he's like, "What?" Like not even like being aware. And I said, "Oh, but John could go on." And he's like, "John don't have autism." So the way that we just have him just out and about, like not even thinking as if anything is wrong with him, like it's normal. So even if he's in school and he see other children like this, like he could be acceptance as well, like to these children and stuff, because it's something that he sees at home as well, and he don't see anything wrong with it. He just like, oh, it's my older brother. He don't want to be bothered, or that's just him. That's just what he does.
Wow.
He don't see it as anything different.
That's fantastic. That's amazing. Listen, y'all, I want to commend both of you again. Yes. Parenting is challenging, just in being a parent. And then having children that are on the spectrum that require a little more time, a little more energy, a little more effort. Man, it's commendable to see both of you. And DP, I've never met you in person, but I've been stalking your Facebook page ever since we connected in these comedy streets. And Shauna, just knowing the family and the dynamics of all of that, it is amazing to see you both be advocates for your children. So I'm definitely excited to have had both of you on here. I'm not telling y'all to go nowhere, but I want to make sure I get that out because y'all know, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I get a little excited and I be forgetting stuff and saying stuff. So I want to say that now. And Lorenzo is just, I don't, he ain't helping me today. He just sitting there.
I'm trying to hold period because, we do have a timeline and we do.
We're getting ready to get to the dedicated news
that we ain't get to yet. So I'm trying to say
I appreciate it. But we had these amazing guests on here. Cousin Al on here every week.
I want them to partake of our dedicated news with our Cousin Al.
Okay, all right. We about to do the dedicated news. Cousin Al, you said John has inspired you to speak better on the dedicated news. When we wrote dedicated on the paper for John said his eyes was like, what is this word, first of all? And second of all, when I told him just to make it his own and just have fun with the introduction, John ran right past that. He said, I'm not saying that. That's not even a word. He said, and we got news coming up. He didn't even attempt to say dedicated. So, yeah, Al, you have to do better with your news. You got to come up with a name that's a real word. John say, no, that's not a word. We're not reading that. We're not saying. Lorenzo say dedicated like dedicated. John say, and news coming up.
I'm not doing that.
So listen, y'all, for those of you that are first-time watchers to the Fire Show, Cousin Al is our educator. He is out in these streets. He's educated. He's dedicated, but he's extremely ghetto. Hence the dedicated news. And so he brings news in only a way that he can bring the news. We want to shout out to Kai here. Kai, I saw your message there. We're sending prayers your way. We love you, Kai. Kai is a young man. He's a teenager that tunes in with us every Tuesday as well. So welcome. Glad to have you tonight. But listen, y'all, we getting ready to get into the dedicated news because I'm getting yelled at, and I see these I can see your text messages. I see the ticker tape. I see all of that, Lorenzo. Just get to the dedicated. I'm sick of it. I don't even like this church no more. Go ahead. Go ahead. What? I'm tired of this church
no more.
Huh? Just roll it.
Ooh, it's the Fire Show, hosted by Gildan. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the lights, telling while we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. Hot blazing topics that get you rockin'.
What's up? It's your boy Cousin Al right here on the Fire Show with your dedicated news. The top 3 news stories of the week, according to the Fire Knights, who send in all of the stuff. I thank y'all for sending the stuff. I thank y'all for your blessing. I thank you. And I'm gonna get to you all of them. I'm gonna get to all of them in due season. But let's go ahead and talk about all the hood, ghetto, and monstrosity and disgust that's going on in this United States of anxiety. It's the dedicated news, y'all. I'm singing on key. Ow. All right, let's jump right into it. Number 3. I know we always talk about the choirs and the different things in the music ministry and how it has to be intentional. It has to be on a level so that the spirit can flow through the congregation. And a Fire Night sent me this. They say, Al, is God getting any glory? And I said, I'm not sure. But I do know that we have some very, very, very good ears here on the Fire Show. Lorenzo, believe it or not, was a part of the Overcoming Temptations. You know, as we saw, he was putting on his different suits and you know, his regal apparel. So he knows he was born and raised there. Before they gave him a pacifier, they gave him a guitar. So we're gonna listen to this choir and break it down as to what was really going on. Play the clip.
On time, God, oh yes he is. He may not be when you want him, but he'll be right on time. He's on time, God, oh yes he is.
I know. It was too much. It was a lot going on. I even called my pastor. I said, I'm going to need my tires back because I got to go give me some sleeping medicine. Because after hearing that, I am just scared. Like, you know, a couple things. If you don't know the words, take the paper, figure out something. Google it. There's no way we shouldn't know words. And that's an old song, so we shouldn't know it. 2, directors and praise and worship leaders, stop giving folk the mic that don't know the words. I know Mother Martha loves to sing on the mic, but she can't be on the mic if she don't know the words. Because now you mess the whole thing up. You know, it's a lot. it was a lot, and I just sat there and looked at it, and I said, you know what, we got to make sure our people go to rehearsal. That is the thing, because you can't sing no song like that and be all wrong with it. You know, maybe God ain't on time because he want to make sure y'all finish with that song before he show up.
Even she wasn't on time.
He may not come when you want him. He might not come at all if y'all sounded like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just do better. Let's just do better, and God be praised. All right, speaking of needing your tithe money back, ladies, you gonna need your tithe money back if y'all want these braids this summer. They say the price of braids is going up. I know y'all used to, the 150, 200 from the African braiding people, but they say the cost of living going up, water going up, gas going up, everybody's blood pressure going up. I mean, it gas so high, I almost hijacked a Waymo the other day, but it was way more faster than my feet. And then they locked the door. They got the nerve to lock the door when you're trying to get in or jump through the window. It's crazy. But the price of braids are going up, and one lady decided to explain why. She charges $900 to do braids. So we go watch the video and see what y'all think. Like what ladies, y'all still want braids? Y'all might as well just be anti-perm and start going natural.
So let me explain to y'all why these braids are $900. So the way I run my business is we take a lot of clients day in and day out. We take clients at 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. So if I do a style and it takes my girl 6 hours to do, okay, and we only charge $300, they're going to lose money, and so will I. Why? Because when I could have taken 2 clients, I can only take 1 client now because the style takes so long. So I got to charge what I got to charge for the time, and for the clients I'm going to lose because of timing. But guess what? We're going to get clients out in 4 hours doing this style. Why? Because I'm going to put 3 braiders on there. And if I put 3 braiders on there, that's going to take 1 braider away from doing another style. So guess what? I got to tax again. So I have to tax because I'm putting more hands on the style. And I got to tax because now they got to divide the money into 3. And I want to make it worth their time. So don't play with me. Mind your business. Okay?
900 for some braids in your head. Y'all better go get Creisha from the hood or somebody, because this is ridiculous. Now I get it, everything is going up, but unless Madam CJ Walker finna come back to life and do the hair with her, you ain't paying no 900. What else do you get with it? Like, some liposuction or BBL juice. Like, what, you got to get something else to come with it for 900. That's a lot of money. For some people, that's a house note. For some people, that's a car note. Come on, somebody, like, they better last 9 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they gonna be $900, but ladies, would y'all pay that much for the braids? They were nice. I give her that. They were nice. It looked like quality.
They were $900 nice.
I don't care if an octopus is in your head and doing your braids to get it done quicker.
That boy say he gonna put
$900. I just, ladies, what would y'all do? I don't know.
How'd you mean to show up at the hair time?
And the number 1 news story of the week, y'all. Everybody can't cook, right? Like, some people just can't cook, and that's okay if that's not your gifting. But there's a viral video going around of a lady who is cooking her daughter's birthday dinner. That's something special, to cook something nice for your daughter. But the key word was nice for your daughter, and not your dog. But the food didn't look very nice and appealing. And of course, social media decided to be social media, which is unhinged and ungraceful. They go come in and they go hit your heart like a pit bull out the gate. They came and critiqued the video and even took to AI to make it a song, like what the woman was doing. And I don't know what she was thinking. I never seen nothing like it. Maybe it's not a Southern thing, but check out this woman making the birthday dinner for her daughter. Hold your stomach and your vomit.
This was Denaja's birthday meal.
Is it also her
Are you feeding a gargoyle? Is Denaja your pit bull or what?
What breed is she?
Denaja gotta be a Rottweiler. Denaja a Great Dane.
We need to know.
Is she a cane corso?
By any chance?
Everybody's so creative. Brown sugar with 6 shrimp is diabolical. Everyone gets 1 shrimp. Bite the shrimp and pass it down. Pass it around the room. You love her. Even like Denasia, who put the shrimp in the litter box. Everybody's so creative.
Surfing dirt.
Everybody's so creative.
Oh, Lord.
Yo, first off, in my 37 years of walking this earth, because I'm 38 in the first year, I crawled it. But I've never seen anybody make ground beef and shrimp,
6 shrimp,
spaghetti. Like, that is disgusting. That's almost like putting chitlins in gumbo. Like, it's just, the texture is not the same. I mean, that just look that look disgusting. Look like something that be on the X-ray of Donald Trump's soul. But that was just it wasn't appealing. But maybe it's just not a Southern thing. Maybe, you know, different parts of the world do different things. So maybe it's not a Southern thing. But have y'all ever saw this FIYAH Unite? Have y'all ever seen anybody make something like this? And would you eat it? Would you try it? You know, I know people try all kind of stuff. They eat cockroaches and lizards in some parts of the country where they say, you know, it's a delicacy, you know. And I'm like, no, it's a disgrace and defecation and waiting to happen. But what y'all think? Because the mama getting a whole lot of backlash, as you can see. But, you know, some people did say at least it's the thought that count. But if that's what you think of me, don't think. All right. It's been your boy Cousin Al with your dedicated news. Back to y'all in the studio. Oh, wait. I don't know if y'all got the information, but, you know, Mother Mitty looking for love, and, you know, you got the app Locked in Love. But here's somebody who said they want to personally audition and send in a video with their profession of love for Mother Mitty. So with no further ado, he don't look like what he been through, but they call him Drew. Just roll. I want love. I've been looking for love in all the wrong places and spaces, and sometimes with the wrong races. But I need a Christian woman, because believe it or not, I used to be out there in them streets pretty bad, and partook in some stuff that I shouldn't have partaked in. And so I just want to say that I'm a candidate for this endeavor, and so I look forward to being one of the love interested in Mother Mitty's finding love. Okay, so
No, sir.
y'all be blessed.
Denied.
Now he gave a kiss at the end. Don't do that no more.
Wow, he is denied. No, access denied. No.
Listen, so Mother Mitty is coming off the app if that's what she's looking forward to. I don't believe he's a candidate date for Mother Mitty. Listen, so if you don't know what he's talking about, May 9th here in Houston, 13,334 Wallaceville Road. We'll be at the end.
Say it again.
Theater. 13,334.
Okay, motherfucker.
Mother Mitty is gonna find love. We're gonna be there. Special musical guest Natasha Bates, and all the way from Slidell, Louisiana, we're gonna have Sam Warren in the building. It's all gonna be hosted by your girl Yielded. Man, this is a cadramedy. So it's a comedy drama catastrophe. They slam past each other, and it's a cadramedy. And so we're gonna be there. That's gonna be Saturday before Mother's Day. So bring your mama, bring your baby mama, bring not the same time. But just show up, get your tickets, stay online. You can go to Gospel Comedy Entertainment, get your tickets. We're gonna be in there. It's gonna be a hilarious time. We're gonna bring all the funny, we're gonna bring some musical guests, they're gonna sing, I'm gonna sing, we're gonna have a good time. But don't come. Okay.
Yeah, don't come.
You not invited. Okay. So Yeah, don't show up. Listen, y'all, we have had an amazing show today. We are so excited and so glad to have had John come on today to share with us. He was our guest co-host. He was sick of us long before we was done with him working today. He's gone. We have DP in the building. We have Shauna in the building. Griff was in the building. Y'all came in to share his new audio book. But today was definitely to bring awareness to autism. DP, Shauna, we're not kicking y'all out, but I want to know if you have any last closing words you want to share with the people, anywhere to find you, what you got going on. DP, I know you got comedy all over these streets and things, but we're going to let Miss Shauna go first. Miss Shauna, I don't know if you're an advocate anywhere, but I think you need to sign up. Anyway, yeah, go ahead, Miss Shauna.
Yeah, no, I'm not an advocate. Just keep your kids lifted up. Just keep encouraging them and don't give up. They have a voice. It's just on the inside. Even if they're unable to speak, the voice is still there. You just have to find the ways to communicate with them. And just don't give up on your children. I know the diagnosis is a hard pill to swallow, and you're going to have days when you cry, and you're going to have days when they make you laugh, and it's all going to be okay, because they're going to make you proud, and they will continue to make you proud. And it's something that, as long as you instill greatness in them, greatness will come out of them.
Fantastic. That's amazing. All right, what you got, DP? Come on.
Well, I am doing comedy. You can follow me on social media, DP the Comedian on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, I thank God for this journey, and I know that He has been with us. I'm gonna tell this quick story. If I could give it 2 minutes, I'm gonna get it out real quickly. But a while back, as I mentioned, I had to struggle through the years with doing other things other than being CJ's father. Even though I know ministry is a calling, comedy is a calling, and I needed to do those things, but I was really contemplating just sitting down and not doing anything because I was so concerned about CJ, his care, different things that we experienced in school. And one morning, my phone rang at home. The house phone rang, and CJ was very young. He was in school, and I was just concerned about him getting the quality care in school that I wanted him to get. And my sister goes to the track early every morning. So this morning she was at the track at 5:00. And she was talking to a lady that was at the track walking as well. And the lady was telling her that she was a teacher's aide, and she was rushing to get her walk in so she could go by and pick up some sausages from a restaurant to take to school for one of the babies that she cares about. And so she was just describing to my sister how the child acts and how much she cares about the child, how important he is to her. And so she was talking to me. So she said, "Yes, he sounds. That's the same way my nephew does, my brother." And so they kept talking. So when we finished, my sister said, "Well, what's your baby's name?" I put him on my prayer list. And the woman said, "Oh, his name's CJ." And she was talking about my son. And so I said all that to say that even when we're like stressed, God let us know, I got you in the midst of all this. And I always remember that experience because, that lady could have gone anywhere else and walked, but God let me know that He had CJ even beyond my reach.
Wow. Fantastic. That is amazing. That is amazing. I want to make sure that both of you know how much I appreciate you being here, sharing your story, sharing your journey. And I think I'm gonna have to split y'all up and let y'all come back because there's some more stuff that we need to unpack in there. And then Griff and his mama just came on here and just, he was supposed to be here 7 minutes. He was here 70 hours. But that's the big homie. Love him. So it was a good, opportunity to have him on as well. Considering that he is on the spectrum, very high functioning. I don't know how high functioning Griff is, but Griff is. And he'll tell you he says it all the time. I'm on the spectrum, but my mama wouldn't let me be autistic. And so just, if you spend any time around him with the numbers and all of that, I mean, down to the seconds, the minutes, it's almost like he's a real live Rain Man. I know y'all saw the movie Rain Man, but Griff is definitely him. I want to take him to Vegas, but, and see if we can come up. But anyways, in all seriousness, we appreciate
Vegas Friday. Ask him if he's available. I'm going to Vegas this weekend. Tell him see if he can swing on through there. Help me win.
He can swing through that. Y'all both going to jail because he's gonna be counting cards and numbers. But look, before y'all get out of here, we have a testimony period here on the FIYAH Show. It's a little different than any other church. Probably way different than your church, DP and Shauna. I know it's different than your church. We don't sing hymns. We don't kneel at the moaning bench. Matter of fact, we don't even have a preacher here at this church, but at the Fire Church, we have our testimony period, and it's done in a strategic way. No songs required. The only thing is required is you start your testimony off with "I don't like." Okay, so it's the "I don't like" periods. Lorenzo, you got anything? Just they may not understand what I said. I don't know.
Okay, let me explain.
Do you ever sit and think, I don't like it? This is an opportunity for you to share on this segment of I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like that these good Christian folks is always saying, oh, I don't want to go to them comedy shows. They got all that cussing. Ooh, baby, no, I can't sit through all of that. And ooh, I ain't doing it. And as soon as we got a show going on and some more coming to town, they go buy some more tickets. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like the day them bought some more and Lavelle and them tickets and mother over here trying to find love on the same day. I don't like that. I don't like that I was at this event on this past Saturday and the lady said, oh, that DJ over there, I thought this was a Christian event. She over there playing them. I don't even listen to secular music no more. And T.I. came on and she nearby tore the whole tablecloth off the table. I was like, I don't like when the saints be lying like that. Just enjoy the moment, enjoy the music. You ain't going to hell because you listen to T.I. I mean, I'm just saying, calm down. I like that the Saints be putting all of this stuff out here. Now, DP, I'm getting you time to get yours ready. Shauna, I know you already ready because you grinning. So, and I don't like them $900 braids. But I think I'd rather them pay $900 than that wig that's bust down the middle with them bangs that come down through here. I don't like that. Hey, what Ma said? What an awesome show tonight, John. Love Griff's testimony. Each and every one on tonight. Continued blessings. Thanks, Ma. Appreciate it. You ain't say you had love me. You just had love Griff's testimony.
Anyway, Shauna, do you have an I don't like?
I don't like these gas prices. How about that?
Ooh, I'm with it. I'm with it. I don't like it either.
I don't like how this show not long enough, and we need to continue talking.
Right.
I'm with you. Listen, we worked 3 hours. We cut it back to 2 because the Saints wasn't showing up. So, all right. Come on, DP. What you got?
I don't like that I just had my annual comedy show Friday, and I know I'm about to run into somebody and say, ain't your show coming up? Because you know I had it all over social media, but they don't never get it until it's gone. I don't like that. I don't like the gas prices either. And before my wife paid $900 for braids, she gonna be looking like Florida Evans up in there. Praise the Lord. The little fro.
I'm so mad. Now she gonna look like Florida Evans. That is hilarious. Listen. Cindy said, I don't like that I was watching the video of my cousin Daryl's baptism today and I saw Lorenzo sneak a peek at his phone. I'm telling Ma that she had typed that wrong. I'm telling Ma, you ain't gonna get me in trouble talking about some Miley. Girl, you better type that on this. I'm typing that on this screen, making people cuss. Please talking about some girl. Listen, Lorenzo, you was looking at your phone in church?
No, I wasn't looking at my phone in church.
I'm going to watch the video.
I'll watch the video.
Hey, I'll put it on the news next week.
It wasn't my baptism.
Clearly, the water wasn't
I don't like when people try to come for me when I don't send for them. I don't like when people try to say something and it ain't even what it is when it was, and they don't even know the backstory of what it is, what it be like. I don't like that. I gotta go get me some coffee.
I don't like that we had an amazing show and now it's to the end. Listen, y'all, every Tuesday we are here. Again, thank you, DP. Thank you so much. DP, thank you for taking time out on your birthday. I mean, you ain't have to come in here all dressed to the nine like that, but you know.
That's what I do. This is my second suit of the day. This is a second suit today. I might change one more time before midnight. Got to. Make my birthday rounds.
Ooh, okay. Well, go ahead, Mr. Jefferson.
And
I
I
got on Lorenzo nerves, so I know the sound check. I probably got on his nerves because he's like, I hear a dog. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I got a little puppy. He made it. I'm like, I'm sorry. Let me go quiet my puppy down.
listen. We ain't going. Listen. You was good. We ain't gonna tell you somebody else had their camera on top of their head when they came in. But thank you, Shauna, for getting your camera down right so we can see you. But yes. I tell everything, Shauna. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Listen, y'all, we've had an amazing show today. Shout out to Pastor Jaylon Calhoun from Anointed Radio Network for allowing us to be here in these Las Vegas streets. Yep, we're right here. You see us on social media, but we're found on all your podcast platforms, and we're streaming hot on Anointed Radio Podcast Network in Las Vegas, Nevada, where DP is going to be taking his tithes and offerings next week. Hopefully, Griff can meet him over there so he can bring back something to the church. But listen, y'all, we've had an amazing time. We thank you. What is Dumb Bees is saying? Comedian DP, I apologize calling you DC.
She called him DC.
I need to see.
We from New Orleans. We from New Orleans. They say anything.
All right.
Yeah, they say anything. You know.
She from New Orleans.
She from the Ninth Wall.
Yeah, she from the ninth. She from the ninth, babe.
Whatever
she can call you ABC, huh?
You from the Ninth Ward, whatever you call. I mean, I don't want no smoke.
Nah, we don't want no smoke.
He said you can call him DOG. He don't care, Dumb Beezy. You can call him whatever you want.
I'm answering.
That's Dumb Beezy from the Big Easy. She's always doing that there for that there. She's also a comedian out in these streets. She's also an on-air personality at KTSU. She's got the happy hour on Fridays, man. Listen, y'all, we got some amazing people that are fire nights, that are followers and supporters that support us on a regular and consistent basis. Want to make sure y'all know also coming up May 9th is Can Mother Find Love? But during the day, you can come out if you got any talent. Come out and audition for the Apollo HTX that is being put on by none other than Locat Management. This is the bald guy with the gray beard right there. So you can get registered. The link is somewhere on his page, my page. It's out there in these streets. You can scan this and take a picture and get the link there and get registered. Registration is free $99. And there's a $1,500 prize for the winner that's going to take all at the actual showcase on July the 11th. It's also going to be at 13,334 Wallaceville Road. Why y'all think we memorize it? Because we go there quite often. That's the Anderson Center for Arts in Northeast Houston. So yeah, that's going on. No. It's LOK.
No, hold on. Don't Locat? Really?
Block her, because first of all, she cussing over here. What's that message before Locat?
Before
she cussing in this church. We don't cuss in this church.
We're gonna put that up there.
She talking about she where from Curtis from. Curtis ain't from no Ninth Ward, baby. Get that down, put that down. But listen, y'all, we've had an amazing time. Again, Apollo HTX auditions are on May 9th. You can sign up. I think sign-up's about to get cut off because they got buku people signing up and registering to audition for that $1,500. So we're gonna be over there in the building, man. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be an amazing show. Locat LOWCAT management is putting that on. And
no. It's LOKATT. LOKAT. She said LOWCAT. I'm not even gonna go there with that one.
That sounds like imitation sugar. Splendor.
Sound like Sweet Georgia Brown over there. Get out.
Yes, Dumb Beezy, you can come audition. Come on. You can come audition. Go ahead and sign up. Come on over there. We'll see y'all there. But again, thank you, DP. Thank you, Shauna. Listen, y'all, we ain't gone just yet. We're going to close out with the fireplace moment. Again, it's an opportunity for us to warm your heart with the word of God. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back for just about 2 minutes.
We're going to be right back. We won't be right back. You'll be right back with Miss Sheila.
Got anything for you guys?
No, guys, love you. See you next week. Same fire station, same fire time.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in like you do every week. We're super excited to have you here. We're grateful to God to have you here. And again, we say this is a faith-based program, and we would be remiss to come on here night after night and not at least give you a word from the Lord. Amen. Or scripture, it's his word. So our scripture tonight is coming from Psalms 139. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. So tonight, guys, we talked about autism. The autism spectrum disorder. We're not just talking about a diagnosis. We're talking about God's creation. Every individual, every person is a creation from God. Every mind, every way of communicating was created with intention. Sometimes we don't understand. Sometimes we label. Sometimes we don't understand and we distance ourselves from people and places and things. But God didn't call us to judge what's different. He called us to love what he created. That child, that adult, that individual on the spectrum is not a mistake, not less than, and should not be overlooked by anyone, and is definitely not overlooked by God. They are fearfully and wonderfully made. And tonight, maybe the shift isn't in them. Maybe the shift is in us to be more patient, to be more kind, to be more understanding, to be just who God called us to be, because love doesn't require full understanding. It just requires a willing heart. So we want to pray tonight as we close out. Father, in the name of Jesus, help us to see people the way you see them. Remove judgment, remove ignorance, and replace it with compassion and understanding. Teach us how to love better. Teach us how to serve better. Teach us how to create a space for everyone to belong. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. And remember, y'all, when you feel off, remember God is still on fire. Keep him close. Keep yourself close to the word of God and continue to allow it to warm your soul. I'm Yielded, y'all, and this has been an amazing night. We out.
Ooh, it's the Fire Show, hosted by Yielded. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement.